in a world where freedom was bought, sold, and chained. One man dared to rewrite his destiny with nothing but a mind sharper than any sword. He began life as property, a nameless servant in the markets of ancient Athens. Yet before his death, kings, generals, and politicians would kneel for his signature. This is the story of Pasion, the slave who outsmarted an empire. Athens, 400 BC, a city of marble and ideas, built on the backs of men who would never see their own names carved in stone. Ships crowd the harbor of Piraeus, sails full of grain, wine, silver, and slaves. Among them, one quiet man keeps the ledgers of his master's bank. He is diligent, invisible, precise. He learns to read contracts, to count not just coins, but human desires. In numbers, he finds order. In trade, he glimpses power. And every night, by the dim light of a stolen candle, he teaches himself the language of freedom. Opportunity arrives disguised as crisis. His master, careless with loans, faces ruin. When creditors come knocking, it is the slave, not the banker, who saves the business. He calculates, negotiates, and restores trust among merchants who had already lost faith. In a single act of courage, he discovers that money obeys knowledge, not birth. Word spreads through Athens, the nameless clerk who could read the market better than the men who owned it. His master rewards him with something unheard of, freedom and partnership. Now a metic, a resident foreigner allowed to do business, he opens his own banking house beside the docks. Merchants deposit their silver, captains borrow for voyages, generals seek funding for war. For the first time, a man born in chains commands the flow of the Athenian economy. In a city of philosophers, intelligence has outshone lineage. But success draws envy. Rivals whisper that his silver is impure, his ledgers dishonest. The courts of Athens turn into arenas where reputation itself is currency. Pasion defends himself with precision, every contract sealed, every debt recorded. He fights not with swords but scrolls, each number, each clause, a shield of logic against rumor. He stands alone, a freedman in a city that still sees his shadow as slave. Then war arrives. Athens bleeds silver. Its navy starves for funding. The same leaders who once mocked him now beg for loans, and Pasion, with calm arithmetic, saves the empire that once owned him. He funds the ships, supplies the troops, stabilizes the economy. In gratitude, Athens grants him the impossible, citizenship. From property to protector of the state, no man had ever climbed so high, so fast. Pasion owns houses, workshops, fleets of ships. Yet he lives with the humility of one who remembers iron around his wrists. He mentors his sons, teaching them the discipline of numbers and the ethics of trust. He tells them softly, "Gold is a mirror. It shows what you are, not what you own." But even wisdom cannot outlive envy. When Pasion dies, rivals circle again, suing his heirs, seizing his fortune, rewriting his story. His legend endures, the banker who conquered a nation without drawing a sword. In his passing, Athens learns that the true empire is not territory, it's trust. His rise from servitude to statesmanship becomes a parable whispered in markets and courts alike. The idea spreads across centuries that knowledge is a power's purest form. From Renaissance merchants to Wall Street bankers, his shadow lingers in every ledger. He proved that the human mind, once freed, can never be enslaved again. Pasion's story is not ancient, it's eternal. In every era, power tests integrity, and money measures the soul. He began life as a number on someone else's ledger, and ended as proof that wisdom, not wealth, defines a man. I'm the money historian, and this was the slave who outsmarted an empire.